The early 2000s called, and they want their frosted tips back. Also, did someone say butterfly clips? It's time to take a trip down memory lane because we're talking high school sweethearts, okay? And there's nothing like reminiscing about your first love. Less is reminiscing about your first love 30 years after the fact. Imagine this, you're cruising through your 40s or even 50s, settled into your own life. Then out of the blue, you bump into that special someone from your high school days. The butterflies come fluttering back, along with the awkward small talk. But is it just a nostalgic dance? Or could this be a second, first love story? Join us as we explore what happens when two former flames reunite after years gone by. Will it be a case of better left in the past? Or will it be love at first? Hello? Opening flashback? The year is 1998, and there they are, two high school sweethearts deeply in love. Their days are filled with stolen kisses between classes, sharing mixtapes, and dreaming about the future. And let us not forget those slow dances at school events where they felt like the only two people in the world. Life is all the sweeter with this young love, but they're both unaware that their time together is limited. Graduation approaches, and with it comes the bittersweet goodbye. They promise to stay in touch, but as we all know, those promises can fade with time. It's present day. Now, here we are in 2028. Time has flown by and both have lived full lives. They've experienced the ups and downs, the laughter and tears that life throws your way. They're both divorced and navigating the complexities of single life. He's perhaps a successful businessman or a renowned artist, while she's a loving mother and a passionate teacher. Despite their achievements, a part of them still thinks about their high school sweetheart. Was it really that great, or just a figment of their imagination? They've moved on, or have they? The unexpected meeting. It's bound to happen at some point. You're invited to a mutual friends gathering, or perhaps there's a class reunion. And suddenly, there they are, face to face once again. Through all these years, time seems to stop for a moment. They can't help but notice how much their former flame has changed, and yet stayed the same. The years have etched stories onto their faces, tales of laughter, challenges, and everything in between. It's an odd mix of nostalgia and awkwardness, but there's also a spark, a recognition of something deep within. Initial conversations. The initial conversations are a bit awkward. There's a lot of reminiscing about old times and a shared sense of wonder at how far life has taken them. They talk about their families, their careers, trying to impress each other once again. But beneath the surface, there's an undercurrent of emotion, unspoken feelings that threaten to break the surface. Will they bring up their past relationship? What will that do to the fragile connection they're building now? For now, they tread carefully, unsure of the path ahead, catching up. After the initial awkwardness wears off, there's a growing desire to catch up on all those lost years. They arrange to meet for a walk in the park, perhaps at the same place where they had their first date or shared a first kiss. The park has changed, yet some things remain constant, like the trees they used to hang out in or the pond where they fed the ducks. As they stroll along, they laugh about the embarrassing moments from their high school days. The time he tripped during the school play, or when she accidentally set off the fire alarm. These shared memories bring them closer, forging a new bond based on the foundation of their past. But there's more to these conversations. There are long pauses filled with unspoken emotions. They talk about their dreams, their regrets, and the choices that led them to this point in their lives. He tells her about the career he always wanted to pursue, the one he put aside for her. She shares about the art she loved creating, which she never had time for. As they listen to each other's stories, they realize that life has dealt them different hands, and they couldn't help but wonder what could have been. Personal growth. Throughout the series, we see them getting to know each other all over again, but this time they have a deeper understanding of themselves. They've learned from their past mistakes and are more emotionally mature. They talk about their jobs, their kids, their heartbreaks, all while realizing that the years have shaped them into the people they are today. He admits that he was too afraid to disappoint his parents, so he chose a career that they would approve of instead of pursuing his passion for music. She confesses that she put her dreams aside to be with him back in high school, but doesn't regret it because that's where their love story began. They learned that their paths were guided by dreams, fears, and the choices they made along the way. And as they shared their stories, they also discovered the strength and resilience within themselves. He talks about how he overcame his fear of failure to start his own business, while she shares how she coped with the loss of her parents and raised her children as a single mother. Rekindled connection. As they continue to meet up, their bond deepens. It could happen at a local cafe when a song from their high school days starts playing, bringing back a rush of memories and emotions. Or maybe it's when they visit their old hangout spot, now a quaint antique shop filled with forgotten treasures. The realization dawns on them that their feelings for each other are rekindling. The familiar ache of first love returns, but this time it's mixed with the wisdom and understanding that only life can bring. They haven't stopped loving each other. They've just loved other people in between. The thought of losing each other again brings back painful feelings. So they hold on tight, cherishing the second chance at love that fate has given them. Final decision. As the story reaches its climax, they must make a decision about their future together. Will they give love another chance, or will they let fear and uncertainty drive them apart once again? The choice is theirs to make. If they choose to be together, it won't be the same as their first love. It will be different, more profound, filled with the wisdom of their experiences and the understanding that life is unpredictable. If they choose to part ways, they'll carry the memories of their rekindled love, knowing that sometimes fate brings people together, only to show them how much they've grown and how their paths, though separate, are forever intertwined. In the end, A Second First Love is a story about second chances, about how life has a funny way of bringing people back together when the time is right. It's a reminder that love can blossom in the most unexpected ways, and that sometimes the greatest love stories are the ones that do not have a clear beginning or end. The story leaves us with a sense of hope, reminding us that no matter what twists and turns life takes us through, love, connection, and personal growth can always be found. Whether our path leads us to happily ever after or simply a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, life is a journey filled with possibilities. And sometimes those possibilities come in the form of a second, first love. What do you think? Would you give love a second chance after all those years? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heartwarming tales.